What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed Pokemon Draft League team. And today we are in Week 5 of Josh League. We're going up against Cherry and the Philadelphia Melmetals. Let's have a look at the matchup here real quick. He has Terapagos and Terrakeldea, who I just played in an LGA. Scary combo there. He also has Sneasler, Alomomola, the most annoying Pokemon ever to play against. That's a lot of good bulk on his team overall. So we need to find a way to break through walls and get this team broken down, as well as watch out for the sweeping power and potential of Keldeo, Sneasler, and Terapagos. So first of all, we're going to bring our Meowscarada with a Choice Band. We want this Choice Band this week for that extra breaking power. We're faster than everything on his team as long as it's not scarfed already. We expect that Sneasler is going to be unburdened and be faster than us anyways, so that's okay, but we are speed creeping as Sneasler in case we need to be. And yeah, we're just hitting everything other than pretty much the Sneasler for really good damage with this combination of moves here. We have our U-turn for momentum, and Sucker Punch is there just in case we need a little bit more priority to finish off Sneasler or something else, I guess, maybe that's scarfed at some point in the game. Next up, we are bringing our Glimmora. We have Terra Ghost on Glimmora this week. Bulky sets, we have Mortal Spin. This is our spinner this week. Energy Ball and Earth Power doing good chip damage into most of the team. Stealth Rock is there for obviously just increasing our hazards. We do have Toxic Debris as well. We have Terra Ghost on this thing because Terra Ghost is good against Terapagos as well as Sneasler. It's also good against Keldeo, who's also a fighting type, so it just has a good coverage into his most valuable attackers as far as removing fighting from being a something that he can damage us with. Next, we are going with our Dragonite. Pretty basic bread and butter Dragonite set this week. We have our multi-scale with our boots. We just want to come in with this thing later in the game. If we can get a Dragon Dance off and get some chip damage on things, we can probably just outrage right through this team here. He doesn't actually have a fairy on this team. He could certainly go Terra Fairy on something, but if he doesn't have Terra Fairy, we can just outrage right through a lot of this. He does have a Steel type as well with Metagross, but overall Dragonite just looks pretty good into this team with its pretty basic Dragonite set here. Earthquake is there for Metagross as well as Sneasler, and as well as Belly Bolt. And Extreme Speed obviously is just there for our ultimate priority. Next up, we have our Rotom Wash. Rotom has a combination of moves this week. We got Volt Switch obviously and Hydro Pump. Will-O-Wisp, he does have a fire type here, but nothing really wants to be burned. His walls will at least take some chip damage or negate leftovers if we can burn one of those. Pain Split is for longevity. Next up, we are bringing a second Terra Ghost to Terra Captain with our season premiere of Slitherwing. Again, really worried about a potential Sneasler cleanup on us, so having Terra Ghost on this will help against a Sneasler. We can hit it with Earthquake. We can keep ourselves alive with Leech Life and Morning Sun. Ultimately, this is looking to be a potential late game win con for us. We bulk up, we stay healthy with Morning Sun and Leech Life, and just kind of slowly work our way through the team here. We are quite a bit of SPDF and a max HP on this thing, so we are bulky and hopefully ready to do so. Because his team is pretty bulky overall, it's not doing huge amounts of damage without boosts. Depending on the mon, I might have a pretty good chance of being able to do that. Covert Cloak is there because of Sneasler. We do not want to get Dire Clawed or Poison Touched. Last, we are bringing Klefki. Klefki is coming with a Toxic Orb and Switcheroo this week. Realizing that we can't do much to like a Belly Bolt per se, or potentially it gives us an option to be able to Toxic something, one of his walls, and because he has so many walls that seem like it would be a valuable thing to have, it won't activate on us ourselves, so it'll be able to stay hidden because we're a Steel type. We have Thunder Wave for speed control, and we're using it as a spiker as usual. play rough is there for the crocodile, as well as just an option to be able to do a little bit of chip damage on something if needed. So that's who we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. Okay guys, we're getting into the fight here. Cherry just let me know he's Terra Fairy on his Keldeo. Yeah, he brought a pretty bulky team overall here, it looks like. Tarapa goes as expected. Belly Bolt, Uxie, Crook there too. I kind of think lead, maybe. Well, he has a 4 different stealth rockers on here, so that's kind of hard to tell. I could go Meow, I think, fairly safely. That might be the move. I could also go for Help I'm Stuck. It's an okay matchup into a lot of things as well. Didn't bring his Entei. Oh, he didn't bring his Sneasler either. Wow, okay. We're gonna bring, let's just start out with Meow here, I think. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. Gotta watch out for like a Scarf Keldeo here. Let's see what he does. Okay, he brings out the Metagross. Could easily be weakness policy on this thing. Banded knockoff probably kills him either way. Could also just go for a U-turn and go into the Help I'm Stuck. U-turn maybe is the safer move here. Let's just go for a U-turn. See what he does. He does stay in. Ooh, did a lot. Okay. So, what about 40%? So he's probably pretty speed and attack invested. He probably goes for Bullet Punch here, maybe just sets up his Stealth Rocks. I think Help I'm Stuck is still, it's probably going to be a decent switch in here. He goes for the Stealth Rocks, okay. Just go for a Volt Switch here. We can also have a pretty free Will-O-Wisp. Maybe we just go ahead and do a Will-O-Wisp here. Okay, he stays in. Psychic Fangs, like it's a crit, okay. Hydro Pump might kill with chip damage. Let's go for the Hydro Pump here. We missed the Hydro Pump, of course. Okay. Goes for the Explosion. Oh, didn't do much, I guess. Still a bit more chip than we'd love to have, but luckily the burn took a little bit of the sting out of the explosion there. Early hazard removal is Glamora this week, which is blocked by steel types. Steel type is gone, they can't block a spin. We have to find a good spot to bring Glamora in, I guess, though. Okay, so Terapagos. We probably survive Terra Star Storm. Unless he's max. Let's just go for a Pain Split. I do get to go first, okay. So that'll break his shell. Okay. Tend to just go ahead and do that again too. Yeah, let's do that again. I think that'll help us survive a second Terra Star Storm. Okay, so he's at about half. We're not going to be able to kill him. We can switch into something else here. We can just volt switch into Clef Key, I guess. Why don't we try that? And we can save this at least for a sack, if nothing else. Okay, take a little chunk there. We could get some spikes up. Could also do a trick and poison this thing. He could switch out, I guess, into Belly Bolt potentially. It'd be nice to be able to poison Belly Bolt. Does an Earth Power kill us here, though? I think he probably has Earth Power. So we could switch out into something else. We should be able to survive an Earth Power, I guess. Let's do a switcheroo and just get this thing poisoned if it stays in. Okay. Okay, and let's hope we can survive this. We do survive. Should I go ahead now and get some spikes out, or should I save this thing? He probably goes Terra Starstorm here, I would guess. You could just sack Help I'm Stuck. We're just going to sack Help I'm Stuck, I think, here. I want to be able to save the Prankster Thunderwave for maybe his Kelvio. Okay, just Terra Starstorm. We can just come in with Meow here, I think, and probably finish him off. Slither, I think, can eat a hit. Might be kind of early for this. Let's bring in Slither, though. Okay, and so we can just go for the bulk up here, I think. Oh, he roars us. Good call. So who does that bring in? Dragonite, okay. Guess maybe he roars Dragonite as well. I think he's just in Earthquake range here. So let's just go for an Earthquake. Okay, Terapagos is dead. He's got that Terra Fairy Keldeo. Don't know if he's ready to bring that out just yet. But unfortunately makes it so that I can't outrage him. Okay, he brings out the Uxie. I don't really want to stay in versus Uxie, I don't think. Do a lot to it with like an outrage. But I think we want to save this. We could go into our Clef Key and just kind of sack it. He could easily just U-turn here. That's probably his move. In case I go into my Meowscarada. Could bring in Glamora, but if he does do a Psychic Noise, that would be pretty unfortunate for me. I think I'll survive one though, so let's just go into Glamora actually, and hope that maybe he's going to go for a U-turn here. Okay, he goes for the Yawn. So do I want to Terra Glamora, or do I want to Terra Slither, based on who he has left? Slither maybe is more likely to be able to win this for us. We could get rid of... we could just Mortal Spin here. I think we can survive a Psychic Noise okay. And we'll poison this thing or we'll poison something. So let's just go for this. We'll get rid of the rocks too. And we'll let ourselves fall asleep, unfortunately. That means you can't sleep something else though. Okay, so it brings in the Crook. Okay, so Crook gets poisoned. So Slitherwings switches into this thing pretty good, usually. So we can't yawn anything else that we have now, which is kind of nice. If he hits us, he gets Toxic Spikes out. Should we just let him hit us and get Toxic Spikes out? It will really help with his potentially his Keldeo as well as his Belly Bolt. Do we need this? Potentially it would be nice to have, you know, let's just let him, he could start bulking up on us, which would be a little bit problematic, I guess. You know, let's go into Klefki, into sack Klefki, in case he wants to go for like a scale shot and start trying to set up on us. Goes for the Dragon Tail, okay. I think we just have to get some spikes out here. I think that's our best move. So bulky Croc, I would imagine that if it's got Dragon Tail on it. Okay, this goes for the Earthquake. See Moxie? Have not been paying attention to that. Okay, so he was Intimidate. He could have Aerial Ace. You know what? We know that Meowmander is going to be faster than him. He's not Choice Scarf. So let's just bring in Meowmander here. U-turn likely kills him if he stays in. And then who do we want to go into, I guess? Or we could just stay in and hit Flower Trick, because his Keldeo can't do much to us if we're Grass type only. And Banded Flower Tricks are going to hurt everybody quite a bit. Let's just do that, I think. Okay, he withdraws. Who does it go into? Belly Bolts, maybe? Ooh, not quite the 2 KO on Belly Bolt here, but I think we just stay in and keep hitting it. It's got Boots on Belly Bolt. Depending again on his defensive investment, we might actually be able to kill it. Looks like that was really close to getting 50% there. Can we take him out? Not quite. Okay. Goes for the Slock Off. That's okay. I think we just keep hitting Flower Trick. It's going to take a lot of slack offs for him to get to the point where he's comfortable attacking us and not dying on the next turn. Okay, does a Volt Switch. We see Uxie, okay. Don't really want to take a U-turn from Uxie. Do I just go into Glamora here, hoping that maybe he does a U-turn? Let's go into Dragonite. Partially because I'm running out of time here. Guessing he goes U-turn. Foul play, okay. Could just outrage it, I guess. Could go into Glamora. Let's go for... I'm worried that I'm going to get locked into an outrage and then let his whatchamacallit set up. I think we go for a Dragon Dance here, and let's see what he does. I think I need to have my Slytherin. I'm kind of making some pressure decisions here. Okay, he U-turns. So his U-turn, he's foul play, he's yawn. They can't yawn again, that'll break the sleep clause. Okay, he just wants to sack the belly, I guess. So we're going to go for... Well, let's do it extreme speed in case he wants to just go right back into Uxie again. But at least get a little bit chip on something. Okay, is that what he does? Okay. So if he gets a chance to just go in and Terra Fairy his Keldeo, what can we do? We're kind of in a rough spot if that's the case. So I think we just have to stay in here and keep on extreme speeding, unfortunately, because I don't want him to get a chance to set up Keldeo if he's got like a substitute on Keldeo. That'd be really unfortunate for us. Okay. Ooh-wee! That's another foul play. Okay, and we'll just do another extreme speed and get a little bit more chip. Okay, he does have psychic noise. I think that Meow now can kill this with a flower trick, though. So let's bring in Meow, because I don't think... Or we could bring in Roach and start trying to set up on this thing. Except for we won't be able to use Leech Life on it, actually. Okay, we again just go for the flower trick here. He withdraws. Is he going to sack? Okay, sacks Belly Bolt. I would imagine we see Keldeo next. Excuse me. He shouldn't be able to kill me. Flower Trick will do a shit ton to him. Doesn't kill me without specs. So we're just going to go for a flower trick here. Terras, of course. Depending on his defensive investment, we have a roll to kill him here. Ooh, not quite enough. Okay. He goes Terra Blast. Does a lot. Does he also have Vacuum Wave? We're about to find out. Or do we switch into something else to find out? Let's try and sack Lamora. So we do still have Sucker Punch. He does have Vacuum Wave. I think we just go for a Mortal Spin here. Let him kill us if he wants to. Okay. So Slither comes in now. Slither should be able to survive. Leech Life maybe kills. Earthquake does kill. Yeah, we Terra here and go for the Leech Life, I guess. No, I should have gone for the Earthquake there. I should have gone for the Earthquake. Shit. Because this may not kill. It draws. Who do we see? Crocodile? You know, I think he had boots on Keldeo. I don't know why I didn't notice that. So this should kill the Crocodile, though. Attack, debuff, be damned. Okay. Imagine we see Uxie now. Oh, Uxie can psychic. Oh, we got Covert Cloak. We've got Covert Cloak, so we're okay. Yeah, we just go for the Leech Life here. We just for foul play. Okay, we get the kill there. Crit helped. Depending on his defensive investment there. I think we should be able to get Keldeo here. And we just go for the Earthquake versus Keldeo, so it's the most powerful thing that we have. So, Earthquake it is. Surfs. And we get him. So that should be good games then. Yeah, good games to Cherry. We are now 2-3 in Josh League after taking over the 0-2 team. Hope to see you guys next week.